This is the NAVISKAUTO 12-inch dual screen portable DVD player. Let's take it out of the box. Okay, in the box you get the main unit here and the slave screen. So in other words, you can play videos on here, whether it be by DVD, or you can also plug in a USB flash drive or SD card, and it'll support up to 128 gig on the USB drive. The same thing is displayed on both screens at the same time. You don't have to have both on if you don't want, but the same thing is displayed. You can't display one thing on here and a different thing on there. They give you a remote control for the unit, and that will control here, you know, your DVD, next title, previous title, etc. Batteries, straps here, because this can go in the car, and it is mountable to the back of the headrest. So it's great for kids and that on long family trips. You get the user's manual, you get the cable here that goes to the cigarette lighter plug and will plug into the main unit, and an Ethernet looking connector cable that will connect between the two screens like that. Now, like I said, you can use it in the car, but you don't have to. You can also use it in the house. I'm going to show you both. We'll start first with the main unit here. Obviously, you do have controls right on it for your volume, previous track, next track, stop, play, all that. You have stereo speakers on there. On the side over here, there's a headphone jack for private listening. You also have that on the second unit. SD card slot, USB, and an on-off switch. This has a cutout because the screen here will tilt up. I need two hands for that though. There's a button right here that you press to release the screen, and then you can lift it up. And there is the player mechanism right there. So the screen tilts out like that, and then you can close it back up as such. On the back of the unit, on the bottom, you have the power and AV out. That's the Ethernet looking connector that will go to the other screen, the DC in jack, and also an AV in jack. Also, like I said, you can use it in the house. There's a little kickstand on here. So here are both screens on the kickstand, as you see. Let me go and turn it on, and there we are right there. Right now I just have a flash drive plugged in, just with some JPEGs on there, because it can do a slideshow, as you see. And of course you can put videos on there as well. You will need to convert them, but the instruction manual gives you a link to software to download in order to convert those movies. Or of course you can put in a DVD. So the DVD gets mounted in there. We'll close it. This is the NAVISKAUTO rechargeable portable CD player. This is actually another great product from NAVISKAUTO. So you see how this plays just fine, just like that. You get both pictures on both screens like that. This does have a built-in rechargeable battery, which it's running on now. I have not charged it, so that's why it is flashing the low battery symbol there. But again, in the car it's going to be plugged in. The rechargeable battery is basically there in order to keep the car running if you stop on a family trip to get gas or something like that and shut the ignition off and your cigarette lighter plug goes dead. This will keep it running for stops like that. Now we're going to take this out to the car. The straps are Velcro straps here with a buckle on it, so you can tighten that up around your headrest. So I'm going to go to the car and install this so you can see what it would look like. So now in the car you can see how you just feed the straps through there, and then that will go onto the headrest. Now I'm just doing a quick installation. You know, you'll make this look nice and all that, but basically you'd tie the straps around the headrest, and then the screen would be right here just like that. Almost looks like it was meant to be there. And now on the driver's side, I have that screen mounted and that screen over there. So I'll go ahead and hit play. Going shopping? Or did we just pick you up? What is the cat deal? So everything that's on one screen is exactly on the other. All right, go back in your bag. Go back in the bag. That's a good boy. And the sound comes out of both. So now you can see them both playing here. Like I said, they display the same thing on both. And you can do whatever you want with that. It's been raining today, so you can't really see through the back window, but you can certainly see there are two screens inside that are doing things. Now, there's no real good way to show you this because, of course, you know, I can't sit in the trunk of the car. But just to give you the idea, this is what it would be like. You know, so if you have kids, you could throw one of those Disney movies in or something like that. If you're driving around with adults and maybe have tinted windows, well, obviously the sky's the limit as far as what you're going to play. You can play any kind of production on DVD or, you know, again, plug into the unit with a USB or SD card and go like that. So once again, this was the NAVISKAUTO 12-inch dual screen DVD player. Great for kids on long family trips, stuff like that. Just like you've seen in professional installations. Well, you could do it yourself if you don't mind straps on there, which I think are perfectly fine, for much, much less than it would cost to get this professionally installed. You can do it all yourself and keep the kids happy on a long trip. And well, that's worth just about any amount of money. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find it available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.